Hi, so your little cutie is getting older and now they have teeth. And what are you gonna do about those teeth? In the beginning, it's really easy to brush the baby's teeth because they don't know words like no yet. You can lay them down on their changing table and just put on a smear of toothpaste, which can be fluoridated. So they've changed the recommendations, so do feel comfortable using fluoridated toothpaste from birth or from first brushing. Just make sure it's a little smear, which means put it on and wipe it off. While the baby's on the changing table, you can do a quick brush. Just make sure we're getting the sides and the back, but it does not need to be an extended amount of time. You just want to make sure that you brush all those areas. Go ahead and bump their gums with the toothbrush a little bit just to get them used to that and that sensation, because it'll make it a little bit easier when they're older. Now, what do you do with that 2-year-old that knows how to say no and say, I don't want to? There's a lot of different things that you want to do, but the most important is just to make sure that we follow through with the brushing. It's very important that we keep those teeth healthy. Many of those baby teeth aren't falling out till they're 10 to 12 years old. We got to keep them for a long time and they're important. So got to keep them healthy. But how do we do that and it not be a fight? There's a couple of different ways. One is just allow the kid to feel comfortable but not able to move away from you too easily. So sometimes you can kind of cuddle them like this where they feel like loved and supported. The other is you can lay them in your lap and make funny faces at them while you do it, or the changing table if they're still in pull-ups and diapers and so forth. Both of those are fun. Some kids like a little bit more freedom. And so if they're standing up and looking at you, it can be a little bit harder to do that. So I would kind of recommend working with them on just making sure that you can see if they're laying down, like gravity pulls everything back and it's just a lot easier to do things fast. So you can even do a little tickle and then a brush just to kind of get them laughing and happy and open. Another fun thing is to like make animal sounds as you go, and they have to and then you can let them stop for a second and guess what the sounds are, singing songs, but just making it an active fun. Most kids want to make their own choices, but also want to please. So allowing them some of the decision making, like do we start with the top or do we start with the bottom? Saying, we're gonna brush now. Would you like to start with the top or would you like to start with the bottom? And letting them make a choice so they feel like they're a little bit in control.